to my channel, please like and subscribe. My name is Jennifer, and I'm so excited to finish my wall hanging. I feel like it's taken forever. I don't know why. Anyway, in this tutorial, we'll be finishing the wall hanging. So if you want to learn how to put the rest of it together, please keep watching. We are starting with the white egg, and we're going to do 2 strands of light periwinkle. And this egg requires the back stitch, and we're doing the back stitch on all of the lines. And then once we're done with the back stitch, then we're going to go back and do the beads and sequins. And I always do the beads and sequins last because it's so much easier. I've tried doing it the other way around, and my string gets caught on the beads, and it's so frustrating. So this is just the beginning of the back stitch, and then I'll skip ahead and show you what it looks like. Okay, so here's the finished look of the first egg. It's so pretty. There's the back of it. We're going to set that aside and start on the next one. Okay, so this second egg has 4 parts to it, and it was a little tricky to put together. So I'm just going to add the beads and sequins onto it, and then I'll put that in the middle, and then I'll put that on top. Okay, so here's the finished second egg, and it was a little bit hard to maneuver. The middle piece was a struggle to put together because it's so small. But I just used a couple of pins and did my best. Here's the third egg, again just beading and sequining, and the middle piece. And I'm going to skip ahead and show you what that looks like. So here is the finished front of the third egg. It's very pretty. Fourth and last egg is this pink egg with the white spots on it. And we'll secure each little dot with the beads and sequins, and then I do applique each little dot onto there. So this is how I'm putting the eggs together once all the fronts are finished, and I'm just going back and cutting out the backings and then stuffing these, and I sandwich the stuffing in between, and then I use a applique stitch to applique the 2 felt pieces together. And I'll show you what the rest of the eggs look like once I'm done with this last one. See how I'm just kind of shoving the stuffing as I go. Alright, so here's the finished egg front and back, and I lightly stuffed it so it's not like a full rounded egg. Just flat enough to where I can, push it into the basket and it's not going to make it too much of a 3D. Okay, so here is a shot of all 4 eggs together. And they're super cute when they're all together. That's about the thickness that I liked. So if you're going for a thickness, that's what I would do. Alright, so we're going to set those aside, and then we're going to cut out the pellin backing. And I just kind of guesstimated, and I did trim as I went. So I just grabbed some pins and pinned the pellin backing on. And then I decided to show you the cord. Okay, so if you don't know how to make the cord, I will link the previous tutorial that I did the cord with. So I did about 1 inch from the top for the cord on this one, because this one's going to actually hold up the wall hanging onto the wall. So when you put a nail or a tack or whatever, a hook on the wall, this will keep it up. So I decided, and this is not in the instructions, by the way, I just decided to put that in between. So I started the applique stitch, and then I did a couple of stitches in between the cording to secure it where I wanted it. And I liked how it turned out. So I'm just showing you how I secured it. I really secured it. I don't remember how many times I went back and forth, but I did a lot. So. And the cording on the back is a lot thicker. I used 6 strands of white. I did not cut it, so it was 36, or is it 32? I think it's 36 inches long, which makes it 18 inches when you're done with the cording. Yeah, I did my math right. Alright, so here's the poster board that goes in between. And at first I cut it to 11 by 18, so 18 tall, 11 wide, and I'm just going to slip it in there. And I did have to trim the top a little bit, so The width was good, the length was a little too long. So I cut off about 1/2 inch. Okay, and that's what it looks like now. And I did complete the applique stitch on there to complete it. Okay, so now that we're done with that, we're going to stuff the basket with stuffing. And I already started, so I'm going to keep lining it with stuffing until I feel like it's enough to hold up the eggs to the right height, because we want them to stick out and we want to see them. So I'm just going to stuff it until I feel like it's a little bit higher. And I had to speed up the footage a little bit because it took me a while to get to where I wanted it. And it makes the basket look more 3D, which is nice. Okay. Alright, so that's what I have so far. Alright, so I'm going to just stick the eggs in. And I'm using the picture as a reference to kind of stick them in the way I want them to match the picture. Okay, perfect. Cute little eggs in the basket. So cute. And here is the finished wall hanging. So excited to be done. The video doesn't do it justice. It's absolutely beautiful and sparkly and very bright colors. It'll go great with your spring decor. And I'm just glad to be done. If you'd like to purchase this wall hanging, there is a link down below to my Etsy shop. You can purchase it through there. And if you'd like to see more tutorials, please hit that like button and hit that subscribe button if you haven't subscribed yet. I am taking suggestions for kits that I haven't showed yet, so if you have a particular kit that you want me to make to show you guys step by step, please leave a comment down below. And for the list of materials that I use to complete my stockings and the kits that I do, there's a bunch of links down in the description box. If you click one of those links, you have 24 hours to make a purchase and I get a very small commission, so that's a really great way to help me out on my channel. Also follow me on Facebook, Instagram, and Pinterest. I did create a brand new Facebook group that you can join and share pictures and comments and interact with each other. So there is a link down in the description box. Please click on that and join. I am so excited to create this community and to get to know every single one of you subscribers and those that aren't subscribed yet. So stay tuned for my next tutorial and I will see you guys next time. Bye!